Hi, welcome to another edition of Joy News Interactive with me, Miss G, the Entertainment General. We're live from digital address GA0992539 in Kokomlemi, Accra. We're also live on DSTV channel 421, Go TV channel 144. Join the conversation on Facebook and Twitter as Joy News on TV. All right, let's start the conversation now. And Mr. Yariga, in a one-on-one interview with our parliamentary correspondent, Joseph Opoku Gakpo, categorically stated that the office of the special prosecutor is not needed, as is of the opinion that we have enough institutions in the country to tackle corruption.
Institutions for fighting corruption, I have always said, exist. As far back as 1992, and after 1992, the establishment of bodies like the IOCO and the Human Rights Commission and the establishment of free media and the strengthening of the judiciary and the building of the capacity of Parliament to hold public officers accountable through their ministers and etc. We have enough institutional capacity, or should I say, we have enough repertoire of institutions to be able to fight corruption, graft, and malgovernance as a country if we want to. So my emphasis on if we want to. So if you follow my contribution to the debate about the special prosecutor, my argument has always been that a special prosecutor is totally unnecessary. Because if we want to fight corruption, we have enough institutions to fight corruption.
So we're asking you today on Joy News Interactive, do you share in his opinion? What do you think? Let's read your comments on Facebook for now. And Nana says, MPP recruited, trained and armed vigilantes who have no jobs. So what do you expect? It has just started. However, I believe by 2020, Ghana will be unable to raise the required resources to fight crime in the country. It seems no attempt is being made by these current to curb the menace when courts, our system is so weak that they are often let off the hook. Act now. And these are comments from you on the armed robbery that was reported earlier on Newsdesk. We heard that there was some robbery that took place somewhere in the capital, and you had reports earlier from eyewitnesses on that. And so we are reading comments from you on the robbery. So let's take those comments from you on the robbery now. And Kofi Amponsa Bedietu says, the law backed by our politicians protect criminals more than ordinary citizens. More of these things will happen if we don't change our way of doing things. According to history, in 1946 thereabout, a sub-chief was killed during the funeral of a paramount chief. Within few months, the culprits were arrested and the court proceedings didn't take so long. Here we are now. A sitting MP has been killed, an army officer has been lynched, and up to now, nothing sensible has been done. What do you think criminals will do? And Idrisu says, her story is really scary. The government should build a police station as soon as possible within this community. And Ferdinand says, even her voice should have been altered. And those are some comments coming from you after story broke earlier today that there's been some robbery in some parts of the capital. You heard reports from the witnesses earlier on Newsdesk with Benis Abu Bedu. So the police are looking for these robbers. We hear that they left their vehicle and took another. So the police are searching or have mounted a search for these robbers. We hope that, later in the day we'll bring you stories, whether they've been caught or not, but we hope that the police are able to grab them. But that's the information coming through to us. But we have MFR Intiamwa Eli on the line now. She is currently at location and she'll tell us what has happened so far. So MFR, if you can hear me. Okay, so we've lost MFR. We're trying to reconnect with MFR Intiamwa Eli, who is currently at the scene of the robbery. She'll bring us the latest with what is happening after the story broke that some areas have been robbed here in Accra. Let's take a break now. When we're back, I'm sure we'll bring you some more here on Joy News Interactive. Welcome back to Joy News Interactive. Let's go back to our earlier story, which is still trending. We heard that some armed men attacked a company, the North Industrial area here in Accra, attacking some and opening fire in the process. We've been told that they entered the company in a blue-black vehicle, abandoned the vehicle, snatched another, now drove a while, snatched another vehicle, abandoned that one because the police was tracing them, abandoned that vehicle the way, snatched another. So what we are hearing is that they've snatched about 3 cars, they've exchanged about 3 cars, and in the wake of the recent experience and others we've reported from other parts of the country, we're asking you to share your experiences with us. But before that, let's watch this.
I look, but I fear because those people there, Charlie. Wait. I'm Robert, so yeah. Hey, they take the cargo. The car. I look, but I fear because those people there, Charlie. Wait. I'm Robert, so yeah. Hey, they take the cargo. The car. I look, but I fear because those people there, Charlie. Wait. I'm Robert, so yeah. Hey, they take the cargo. The car. I look, but I fear because those people there, Charlie. Wait. I'm Robert, so yeah. Hey, they take the cargo. The car. I look, but I fear because those people there, Charlie. Wait.
All right, so those are visuals from the scenes that you've seen on your television set. But in the wake of the recent attack and others that we've reported from other parts of the country, we are asking you what the situation is at your area or in your area. So let's hear what you've been sharing with us on Facebook. And I start with Michael. He says that, as a matter of fact, this morning's armed robbery incident at the shop in Accra was well organized, and it will not be a surprise that an insider gave the robbers a tip-off. We have full confidence in the police that they will do all it takes to track down these armed robbers to face the full rigors of the law. The lawlessness must stop because the citizens must feel safe to go about their normal duties. And Godwin says, on here in Kumasi, I think they have warehouse because one armed robber can attack 5 or more mobile money agents in 30 minutes and the police are doing nothing about it. People lost their lives day in, day out in Kumasi. And Radolf Louis said, too bad. Just last week, a sister close to my door was robbed daylight. And whilst doors locked, the robbers broke in from the window and valuable items sent away. What pains me is, what pains him the most is the moment they were arrested, they plead to be sent to the police station, or you hear them claiming, oh, he is Mr. So-so and so's child. Ghana, he says, and he says, I don't want to alert my area to the public, so I won't say anything. And Walter says, in some parts of Kaswa, we play all night, Jama, to scare them away. And unless you want to come, okay, so and rob us, we don't have any. That's what he's saying. And Adote Mensa writes, lots of hustlers in my hood. Who are the robbers going to rob? And calamity, I believe armed robbery is also corruption. So government should rise up and keep it. And Kofi Aban also writes, stop asking and go to the communities who have already been affected and see things for yourself. Like we said, we'll be reporting on these communities, and we just wanted you to also let us what is happening in your neighborhood. And Invisible Forces says, Ishmael, and Akotia says, where I live in Akotia, armed robbery now and that control. So some responses from you concerning armed robbery attacks in your area. As I said to you earlier, today some armed men attacked the Royal Motors at the industrial area in Avena. They attacked some, opening fire in the process. We're being told that they entered the company in a blue-black vehicle, abandoned the vehicle, snatched another, and we've been taking your comments on that. Once again, you need to watch this.
Hey, they take the cargo.
Dakar.
I lock, but I fear because those people there, Charlie.
Wait.
I'm Robert, so yeah. Hey, they take the cargo.
All right, so that'll be it for Joy News Interactive. There'll be more news on this incident and more later in our subsequent bulletins. Have a good day. My name is Ms. G.